What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 35 of the Maple-Baum podcast. Marc, how you fucking feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good. It's been good as of late, brah. I'm gay. I'm proud. Speaking of gay and proud, man, we got Aaron Kromann with us right now. And if I had I'm proud of my hair, but if I looked that hot bald, I would just get rid of the whole fucking thing. And everybody, the podcast, it starts right now.
And we're here. Say something, Marc. That way I know the audio's going, both of you guys.
Hey, audio, you better not be a bitch. You better work right now.
Sounds good. Aaron, say something.
No,
we can hear that. You know, what's funny is you can hear the police sirens in the background.
Yeah, we knew you're fucking with
Damn
us,
the police! Yeah,
you
hear the gunshots
on that one. You weren't gonna pull a Mike Myers on us, okay, at the goddamn drive-through window. So there.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got Aaron. Sorry, if you guys couldn't tell, we did have a fluke, like a little, but it was only a minute. So thank God I caught it before we were like. That's why I keep looking at the fucking sound to make sure it keeps going. But we're fucking here. We're doing the shit. Me and Marc are also 2 weeks late for an episode.
Look, guys,
Whoopsie.
Look, we've been busy. We've been at work. We've been booked on a few things as of late. Our
Been at the doctors.
Doctors, you know, I have to beat off. I need sleep. So whatever. We're giving you a podcast. We're gonna try to do another one this week.
Yeah, we're gonna backlog it for sure. It's been hectic, man. Like me, I literally just came from work. I did 2 shows back to back the last 2 days. He did a show back to back the last 2 days, and yeah, it's been all over the place. And then I keep going to the fucking doctors, and then I'm tired because I keep waking up early and having to. It's a whole other shit. It's a whole bunch of shit. But we got Aaron on. That's the most.
We got Aaron on. We got Aaron on.
What
better timing, because he's bald, and something happened to a bald woman recently, and we figure who better to bring on the podcast to talk about it?
G.I. Aaron 2. Can't wait to see it.
Yep. Than a white male comic who's bald. What are your thoughts?
What a transition.
What are my thoughts on that? I mean, I'd like to say, like, you know, Will Smith had a lot of restraint. I mean, as a Scientologist, he could have, like, shot space ghosts out of his eyes or something. I don't know.
I never thought of it that way. Yeah.
Is he Scientologist?
But
yes.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't know that.
That's why he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
We didn't really get to talk about this. I just realized, too. It's been, like me and Marc never got to touch upon the subject of the
Luckily,
Will Smith.
nobody else has talked about it. Also, I think Will
No
Smith
one.
got his wish. Yeah, nobody's said anything. Also, Will Smith has got his wish now. Nobody's saying anything bad about his wife right now, right? Yep. Nobody. So he got his way.
Creative marketing.
Yeah.
Imagine how mad, yeah, if I do this, no one's gonna talk shit about. Now everyone's talking shit about your wife.
Now we're just saying more of it, including me on stage. I'm dumping my Will Smith material. I feel like it's like Donald Trump jokes. Nobody wants to hear about it anymore. It's played out. So
that's why I said just fucking do it, record
Do it
it,
this
put
week.
it online, leave it alone.
I didn't record it.
Dude, Bricks and House would have been dope for that.
I know. I forgot. I was busy. When you host a show, a comedy show, you're busy. So sometimes you just forget.
Man.
Yeah, I let go of all my Will Smith stuff, just like it, and like, okay, it's expired now. I mean,
done.
it's you know, it's only gonna last a week.
Yeah, it's over. It's all over. I could tell. I did it, and halfway through when I'm doing it, I got some laughs. I didn't get all of them. I was like, yeah, I think we're done with this stuff. So.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Sir, you have alopecia, right? That's not a balding.
I do.
Oh my God! Explain as a comic who has alopecia how it is for you and the struggles you've had throughout your career.
I feel judged by Chris Rock. You know, it's a hard world out there for balding white men in comedy.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean,
this is a wig. I feel you.
I mean, I'll think about it. I mean, I started balding in my 20s, so it was just like, I was self-conscious about it, and then I was just all like, or I could just shave it and, rip off the Band-Aid, and I've been doing that ever since. So, I mean, I don't really think about it too much, so it's just like, whatever, but...
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I don't really have an opinion personally about saying things about what, except for like, I mean, maybe I want to be in G.I. Jane too.
It's a credit. It's a fucking major credit, You know
how much, dude? You could milk that shit for the rest of your comedy career. G.I. Jane 2, like it'd be on the flyers and shit.
They got me in it.
Probably not. Only if I was doing something in the last week, but no, yeah. I think the jokes kind of had the same amount of expiration as when Chris Rock said it. I mean, I don't think many were really laughing about that one. They're just like,
I'll tell you
what's
what,
G.I. Jane?
I'll tell you what though, when it happened the day of, the night of, it was like the best thing ever. It was, and look, I'm not a meme creator. I create a bunch. I just couldn't help I stayed up to fucking 2 a.m. doing it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put like Aaron's photo for the podcast, and then next to it, I'm gonna put the meme you made.
Okay, that's fine. That works.
Because we won't be able to use that picture ever again after I posted it. I was like, we gotta post it right now, or else it's gonna lose its track. Basically, when we did the roast battle, I beat Marc in the roast battle, so he made me Will Smith, and then he was Chris Rock. And I was like, that was funny.
Nice.
That's how it happened.
And then
That's
you did
exactly how it happened.
Korn, and then who?
Deftones.
Deftones, yeah.
Which, all right, I'll just ask this very quickly. We ask this nearly every guest. What's better, Korn or Deftones, Aaron Kromann?
I am not good with band names, so I can't exactly place their music.
Korn is.
I guess. Okay, and the Deftones. I'd like to hear this one.
I see the change in you.
That was pretty good.
That one. No.
Are you sure you should be a comedian? You should be a musician.
No, I shouldn't. You know what? I did karaoke to Korn yesterday, and I nearly fainted.
What song did you do?
Freak on a Leash. The one with all the fucking beatboxing.
I wish you would have. I want you to do. Kid, next time we go karaoke together, can you fucking do the Disturbed? You gotta do the fucking. No, mother, please!
Oh, I love. Yeah, no, because the clean edition, they don't have the long ass domestic abuse part, which is the best part of the song. That's the part of the song that really slaps, Yeah. So, and that always makes it so much better. But yeah, I'll do it.
Do you know what we're talking about, Aaron?
Not exactly.
And Down with the Sickness. And Down with the Sickness by Disturbed. At the end, when there's like a guitar breakdown, you can just hear him like going, "No, mother, please don't do it!" Like he's like just being crazy. Like, and me and Marc always laugh about that because it's so fucking random.
It's never on the regular radio edit of the song either. They always edit out that part. They should always have it in there. I don't give a fuck. Hey, you're bald, right? So how many times you got to shave your head?
That is up to me. But generally, I like maybe once or twice a week. Just kind of keep it up.
Got a Stone Cold Steve Austin it up, man. You got to be completely bald to keep up with the gimmick.
I don't know. So, sometimes it has uses. Like when it gets a little grown out, like maybe a couple days, it's like Velcro. So whatever's on my head just sticks. Oh. So I can just it doesn't matter how much wind there is. Like a beanie will just be just on there. Just.
You own any animals?
I do not right now. No.
That'd be great if you just put your kitty next to your head and just sticks on there. Velcro the fucking cat on there.
Where I'm at, they have a few cats, but I'd probably get wounds. They like to scratch people. So.
Oh wow,
that's adorable, sir. This drawing was done by you.
Yes.
Oh fuck, right? I forgot that was done by him. Wow.
Yes, I use this for every podcast. I say this is my fan base, Bobo the Bear, and this drawing's done by you. You draw many people. You are not just a comedian. You, sir, are an artist. When did you start doing drawings? Was it ever since your adolescence or later in life?
I'd say even earlier than that. parents like to talk about when you were a baby, you would you would pull shit out of a diaper and start pasting it on the walls. Like I've always been drawing.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
That's the most
Yeah.
fucking indie artist shit. Like,
Yeah.
we always knew you were. By the way, this is so off topic. I'm sorry. Is that a stack of not super, like regular NESs behind you?
Yes, it is.
What the fuck? Why do you have 5 Nintendos?
Here's an Xbox, some PS2s, a PS3, a bunch of random computer parts, and Game Boy games.
I'm a
Mr.
huge
Kromann.
Nintendo nerd.
Mr. Kromann, you're my age. What was it? Where were you? Were you Sega or were you with the fucking Super Nintendo?
Nintendo,
were you
son.
with blast processing or cooking? Now we're cooking with power.
That's a tough one. I love a lot of the Super Nintendo games, but yeah, I had a Sega Genesis.
You're one of those weirdos.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God.
But I mean I love them both. I mean, but yeah, no, I had the Sega Genesis. Yeah, it's good stuff.
What was your guys' favorite Nintendo game, like classic NES game?
Oh, I got a
Mario
great
Brothers
answer.
3?
What was
That's
it?
a good answer.
What was it?
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Oh, that's a banger. I literally like Nintendo. Like Marc knows, I always talk about it. Nintendo's like my favorite thing of all time. Fucking.
I agree. All their games are great, but their
said-
policies are not always.
Oh yeah.
My favorite Super Nintendo game, it beats them all. Fucking Donkey Kong Country 2. The music, the fucking.
That's
the
Super
game
Nintendo.
design.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Super Nintendo.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Well, we're talking Nintendo games, but I
that's
do
before
agree.
my
I
shit.
haven't played. I haven't played too much, but I could probably play Donkey Kong Country blindfolded. How much I played it.
wow.
So.
Oh my God.
If we're talking about
I like
NES,
but still.
NES.
I liked it when you hop on every character in Donkey Kong Country and they all went, oh.
Oh. Fucking, of course, mine's Zelda for NES, but Super Nintendo, I fucking fucked with Mega Man X. That was such a good game.
You kind of look like Mega Man.
Thanks! I'll take that. I'll fucking take that.
I've never really played the Mega Man games, but for some reason, for X, I have a dog-eared manual that I would just read through because I didn't have a Super Nintendo. And it's just dog-eared because of how much I was just looking through it and just loving that game.
Oh, wow.
And for some reason, I still have not played it. I think I might have it on my PC or something. But yeah, no, I need to go back and play that game. I idolized it. I need to like play it, finish it, beat it, sleep with it, snort it.
Remember when the games used to come with a poster and a cool-ass instruction manual?
Yes, dude. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I missed all of that so much. I used to just look through the manual and you see all the clip art and shit, and it was so cool.
The best one was Twisted Metal Black because it read like a fucking serial killer book.
Bruh.
It described all the
Look at this.
done by Sweet Tooth the Clown.
I got this old school shit. It's the old school Mario Kart 64 manual guide, like player guide that you got at like fucking Blockbuster. Like it gives you all the directions. I don't even have this game anymore, but I still have this book.
Hey, Rainbow Road can suck my dick.
Dude,
Seriously,
literally.
that's all I gotta say.
Listen,
It can suck everyone's.
Yeah.
I support the gays, but that's the one rainbow I do not stand for. Okay, like everyone can agree. Literally,
yeah, I think we're okay with the LGB, whatever the hell.
100%.
Well, when we get to that Rainbow Road, go to fucking hell. I hate you.
I think even if you're gay, you're like, Rainbow Road can suck my dick.
Yeah, it can suck everyone's dick. Whatever you got.
Literally, every adaptation of Rainbow Road in any Mario Kart game sucks.
It's so beautiful looking, though. You're up in the sky.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like above Earth and everything, but you gotta go. You have to drive that thing like a senior citizen, and just all like 10 and 2, only 5 miles an hour. We'll get through this, and just let.
But then
like,
somehow the fucking
That's not the fun of Mario Kart. Is not to go slow.
Yeah.
And then the CPU characters are somehow fucking kick ass at it, and then you're just falling off the cliff every 2 fucking
just
seconds.
matrixing around.
Oh yeah.
Man,
just like the toadstool just flipping you off. Just like later, loser. Just.
Fucking hell, dude. But
am I one of the weirdos that thinks fucking Crash Bandicoot Kart Racing was better than goddamn Mario Kart?
Okay, it's not better, but it's a good game. I'll give you that.
I would beg to differ. I think
it's a very good game.
More strategy. You had to collect the Wumpa fruits to go faster, and then there would be like a little bit of a drift meter as well.
I played
you
the
get
fuck
that in
out
Mario.
I forgot what he would say.
I think in the later ones they did something similar, but yeah, no. I mean, each one had its own stuff to add, but yeah, no. Donkey Kong Race that was some good stuff.
In the first Mario Kart, the very first one,
especially that was the first that had like different types of vehicles and whatnot, like what was it, like planes and other stuff.
Yeah. Well, in the first Mario Kart, if you collect the coins, you would go faster, and then they got rid of it. They made it more stupid and simplified, which I didn't like. Video game talk, folks.
Yeah.
No, video game talk. All right, back to drawing. I want to go back to your drawing. Did you always want to be... Okay, so you always wanted to be a comedian, right?
No. Okay. I wouldn't say that.
Did you always wanted to be a cartoonist?
Yeah, I always wanted to be a cartoonist ever since I was a kid. I wanted to make comics and cartoons, and I was always watching that stuff when I was a kid. So I just loved it, and I was drawing that stuff, and they all look terrible, but I always drew that stuff.
Cartoon
basically
cartoon influences back in the day.
I mean, I'd just say anything that was on the Saturday morning. So it was you got your Ninja Turtles, Garfield, Friends.
Friends? Garfield and Friends. I thought you included the show Friends.
Yeah, Garfield and Friends.
Oh, Garfield and Friends. Okay.
Yeah, I look at Rachel from fucking
Ross and
Friends.
Monica, good stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking, I used to want to be a cartoonist too. That's kind of crazy. When I was younger, I was like, that's what I'm going to do. But then I realized it takes a lot of patience to be a fucking cartoonist.
I mean, you got to crack the whip. I mean, you get, because to get like a comic book done or anything like that, it's a whole page was going to take maybe, if you're really fast, it'll take 4 hours, but it can take up to 20 or more.
I never thought about doing
to put together
comics.
A page.
Comics. I never thought about doing comics. I always wanted to be a cartoonist and make cartoons be like, to this day, like if I blew up as a comedian, I want to do like what Robin Williams did and just fucking voice cartoons and shit too. Like that's like one of my dreams. I just love animation. That's why I love Disney so much.
Yeah.
I just love that aspect to it, and it's so cool.
Kromann, question: did you submit any? I know you did one comic strip with other comics before, but did you ever submit like a cartoon of some kind to anywhere to get picked up from a different company?
No, I don't. I haven't done anything like that. Most of the time, I've just been, just doing my own thing, and I was going out and to different comic conventions and just kind of seeing what I can do at different indie scenes and whatnot. But I mean, most of the time, just like life get in the way of just all like, oh well, I guess I gotta eat. I guess I gotta find work and right. When I had the time to do things like that, like it was recessions and all this other stuff and a lot of other things going on in my life. So I've never really had the chance to go out and put that stuff out there, except for I guess maybe during college and stuff when I was on DeviantArt and stuff like that. But no, I haven't really done that as much.
Yeah. You did the Scumbag Alley though. That was with Connor Martin and Sel and everybody. So was that like a thing where you try to publish that around to other spots? Like, come on, pick this up, put this in your newspaper, or anything like that?
I mean, I was doing it for commission for Saul and stuff. So I think he was doing more of the sales of where it's going out to. He put it out with was a Savage Henry. It was published on there. Okay. And I think he was trying to get it to some other places, but I haven't heard anything about it getting picked up.
Okay, fair enough. And was that during the pandemic, or was that before the pandemic and all that shit?
That was before the pandemic. There's a few comics that we did during the pandemic, and also started another one based on his dog as a assassin.
That's
You
cool.
talking about the
So,
world famous deaf puppy?
No, not
damn
the
adorable
deaf
dog.
puppy. It was
Okay.
I forget the name of it, but yeah.
I think that
Probably look
dog's
it
name
up
is
real quick, but-
Banshee or
No,
something.
Banshee.
Yeah, that's the
Oh
most
yeah, the
adorable
deaf puppy's named Banshee.
fucking happiest damn dog. It has the smallest fucking head too, and it wags its little tail. What an adorable little bastard. Now I know why he's their mascot and all that shit. Jordan, did you freeze?
It's an interesting
No.
dog, definitely.
Am I
Okay,
frozen?
your camera's frozen on my end, so you're just taking a long ass sip of water on my end right now.
Damn, I'm
Hopefully-
thirsty, I guess.
I see him. If it counts, I see you.
Hey, fuck Mark. No.
We always talk. Okay, so popular cartoons when I grew up. I mean, the fucking Looney Tunes are ageless. I know some
Oh,
people
of
like,
course.
they're
Yeah.
kind of offensive now. I don't care. They fucking age like
Mhm.
wine to me. But like my two favorites I always go to when I was a kid was Ren and Stimpy,
Hell yeah.
and then obviously Rocco's Modern Life. Nothing, in my opinion.
You
touched
idiot.
Rocco's. That's pretty good. I always quote the wacky deli one from Rocco's Modern Life, where the guy's like, "I'm the cheese, better than the sausage and the bologna combined." Damn it, nobody knows what I'm talking
To this
about.
day, I want to be a voice actor so fucking bad. I think it'd be so much fun.
I've looked into it. You got to be close to the action. I mean, basically, you have to be with it. You have to be like within an hour of the place, or so. So if they call you up and they need somebody because somebody canceled, that you can go out there and record immediately.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what they say about voice actors. But besides that, make a reel of all your voices so that you can submit it out to the different production companies and stuff.
I can do
There
a few
are always
voices.
jobs locally. Sometimes we use vocal talent for when we're doing commercials and other stuff. So
Yeah, I could do a few voices. That was like my thing in high school. Like, you know, other than jokes, I'd always like people would be like, "Can you do that one thing?" And it was always fun. I always liked doing voices. My favorite thing to do, I used to get in trouble in school. I used to make it sound like someone's phone was ringing in their pocket.
oh yeah.
Like I'd just be like, and my teacher would be like, whose phone is that? I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. And then she'd be back on the board. And I'm just like, you gotta have that timing too. Just the.
Also, like after the call was done, that was perfect.
Or the.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Back in my day, we didn't have those cellular phones in our classrooms. It was all about the remote-controlled watches that people used to turn on the TVs to piss off the teachers.
That must be
Hey, man,
nice. You had watches. We didn't even have classrooms.
Dude, remember Yak Back? You go into like Target and yell horribly offensive stuff in the Yak Back and leave it on the shelf for another person to play.
Oh,
Anybody remember that? No.
fucking jeez.
God
I
damn
I
remember.
never used those, but I'm slightly familiar with that.
Yeah.
Those are those crazy Nickelodeon toys.
Yeah. What's the fucking toy from Home Alone 2? I always wanted that goddamn thing.
I had one. I had one.
Which
What
one?
was it called?
was like, yeah.
The playback? What the fuck was that thing?
Was it like called like a Talk Boy or something? I think it's called a Talk Boy.
Mr. Talk Boy.
Mm.
I think that's the name of it. And then there was a pink one. It was called the Talk Girl. It was annoying though. But yeah, so yeah, you would record shit and you can like put it in slow motion, and that's about it. There wasn't really a whole lot of use
I
to
actually
it.
do remember that.
Well, it had a micro. Well, it had that cool extendo microphone that just looked like a tea kettle. Just like
It was. I mean, obviously now it's really antiquated and looks stupid. And like, what? Why would you use that device? I mean, it looked like a camcorder.
camcorder. Yeah.
Yeah. So you hold it and you talk into it and you play it back, and then you can slow it down, and then that's about it. That was about it.
You know what I actually have? I have that stupid lightsaber that you could talk into, and it makes the sound effect off of your voice. You know what I'm talking about?
No, get it
I've
over
never
here.
heard
Do you
that.
have it now? Get it over here. We want to see
Hang
your
on.
toy. This is a toy.
Do it.
This is-
Do it.
this is
Do
the-
it.
This is the toy episode of the Maple-Baum.
Ah,
Where
shit.
we talk about video games and old school
Where is
toys.
There it is.
We want to reminisce about shit. Whatever.
Nothing wrong with that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As long as you like.
Just
Don't do it
have the song or be a bunch of old people talking about things.
Yeah. We don't want to talk about new current stuff. That sucks. Let's talk about one.
Say something
We
loud.
had no bills.
Marc is gay.
Marc is gay. Marc is gay. Marc is gay. Marc is gay. Marc is gay. Marc is gay. Marc is gay. Marc is gay.
And then watch when you
That
say.
is an
Yeah,
offensive
watch,
lightsaber.
ready?
Swing them after the beep. Say something loud.
Ah!
Oh my god, it's the Wilhelm scream.
Press yellow for fun.
So
Maple-Baum, where
So-
we experiment on monkeys.
there was this.
That's how AIDS
No,
got created.
So what's funny?
Yeah.
This thing on TikTok was trending about these because what it does is when the lightsaber retracts, it plays your audio in reverse.
Oh wow.
So like, watch if I say like, I don't know, what's a word that you could say backwards that would.
Hannah.
What's Hannah make?
Maybe do that one from the song where he's like, was it the rap song where she goes, ripping at
Hang on, I think if you say "Sigh need cuff," it says backwards. It's "fuck me in the ass."
Oh wow.
Hang on,
After
You
the
learn
beep,
something new
say
every
something
day.
loud.
sigh need cuff.
Signy cuff.
Okay.
Now.
Hey, it worked.
Hey!
Star Wars sound.
But yeah, I have a whole bunch of lightsabers, and this was just one of them because I'm a nerd.
Oh wow.
But I thought that was stupid.
It's turning into show and tell. Hey everybody, this is my teddy bear. His name's Bobo. He's my friend. I've had him ever since I was 3 years old. He's from 1992.
Well,
hey Bobo.
We were talking about dumb toys. I showed you my Woody from years ago, the one that's destroyed.
Oh yeah, that one looked like you like melted it and shoved it up your butt.
Hey, I didn't shove him up my butt, but he was melted. I also have all my amiibos up there. Is that a fucking Oculus Rift?
That's not a toy. That's what you use to watch porn with.
Yes, it is.
I knew it. That's what people use. If they don't play video games. They just watch a porn with it.
Well, I do have Resident Evil 4 on here, so
Oh,
actually,
what?
that's
That
actually
must be
probably the
fucking
best.
scary
Yeah,
with the chainsaw.
I have not played it because I'm really worried about like the regenerators. I don't think I want to play that.
Oh, we're talking about we're talking about
It's like,
we're
oh
talking
my god.
we're talking about the best one, not
Yes.
the redneck one. That was Resident Evil 6. The Resident Evil 4 was when you're in the village.
Leon.
They weren't zombies though. They were
Yeah.
called
Las,
were they
Las
called in that game?
Placas or some shit.
yeah.
They're like the parasites or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
Las
yeah.
Placas though. Yeah.
Dude, it was so annoying. This is so specific. I just remember the first town you go into with the zombies. And not the zombies.
Yeah.
Whatever. The chainsaw guys there. I remember I'd be so fucking
Oh, yeah.
scared of the chainsaw guys, so I'd just be waiting for a long time. And the NPCs would just say the same thing over and over because it was old. He would always go, "Hey, I ca yellow," and you just say it over and over and over again. And that's why, like, I swear to God, if you guys go, just do the binocular shit and just watch, and they just go, "Hey, I ca yellow." Hey, like that's all they say.
When I first encountered the chainsaw guy, I didn't kill him, and he just sawed off my head, and I laughed my balls off.
I wish that's what I did. I screamed because I didn't see it coming.
I didn't like the zombies where you shoot their head off and they just pop off and they turn into a tentacle.
fucking-
That
yeah.
scared the
Yeah.
shit out of me. Especially in the ones where it looked like a giant fucking centipede growing out of their fucking head. It would just burst down. You're like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I also hated the animation for when Leon dies. He would go, "Ugh!" That's how he would die always. Just, "Ugh!"
He did sound like a little bitch. You know what scared me more than anything else in that game? You go up to a wooden crate, right? Like, good, wooden crate. Slash it with your knife.
Fucking snake.
Oh, good. Good. It's a green grenade. It was a fucking snake.
This.
Who the fuck boxes up a goddamn snake in a wooden crate?
You know what I don't understand is like, you're like, I'm dying. What can I do? Oh, thank God I have this egg. And you just feel better instantly. I still love that game.
I thought it was herbs. I don't remember.
No, there's herbs,
I
but you can,
herbs.
if you kill the snake sometimes, or like you go to the chickens and shit, you can eat the eggs, and that's like.
Hey, you can use the
tip.
egg. You can use the egg as a weapon. You just throw the egg and it smashes against the zombie. It doesn't
or
do anything.
sometimes they
still
lay
use
golden eggs, and you can trade those in and get like more money.
Oh, that game's so fucking good. It makes me hate life.
Today I learned.
What are you buying? That guy? What are you buying?
Yeah.
All right, we're getting off the track. All right, controversial subject
Okay.
here, Aaron Kromann. And I think we nearly got into beef on this one time. I once said online, people that enjoyed the Animaniacs when they're kids grew up to be pretentious douchebags. And this basically kicked the hornet's nest. And a bunch of people got mad at me. Well, what are your thoughts on the Animaniacs?
Well, Mark, I mean, that is just your opinion. Perhaps that's your prerogative, that you're wrong. But, you know, I'm just better than you. I don't know.
Okay, here's my
I
argument.
like the Animaniacs. I liked it. It was a bunch of stupid fun. I love, especially like my favorite that came out of that is Freakazoid. Freakazoid was like, fucking love Freakazoid.
All right, here's my argument against the Animaniacs, okay? It's a kid's show. A kid's show that mocked a lot Bob Hope, the Marx Brothers, Humphrey Bogart, Orson Welles. What fucking kid is going, oh, good, they're making fun of Bob Hope again?
Kind of, well, aren't you a fan of wrestling, Mark?
What?
Aren't you a big fan of wrestling?
Get out of here, you. Get out of here. We're come on.
But answer the question.
Yes, I like wrestling.
Interesting. And that's for kids, isn't it?
Okay, they're not referencing old people from the 1930s.
But they are referencing, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin's like, I woke up, I had a beer, and I had another beer, and I had another beer. Yeah! You think little kids are like, beer! Yeah!
Okay, look, here's the deal. Young kids can relate to old people doing adult things. Kids can.
Who can relate with the Undertaker being possessed by Satan? And a kid's like, I was terrified of him. I was like, where is he? And then he just crop up on the stage and do that fucking eye shit.
Right, that was a pretty good eye shit.
Thank you.
There, actually. Yeah.
Thank you. But no, what I'm saying is like, I feel like the kid argument kind of is like whatever, because like you can look at a lot of shit, like Ren and Stimpy. That was definitely not made for kids.
It was for adults, but it was cool.
But kids watched it.
Okay, look.
So that's a bad argument.
They were referencing
admittedly, I like to
go for it.
I like to, like, what's his name? Jim Hacksaw Dougal or whatever.
I like it. You
which
know
is
what?
literally like it's just a dude with a 2x4.
Hey-o, tough guy. Hey, we're gonna sing the Pledge of Allegiance. Here we go. Yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I like that fucker. One time, he went up to Lita, right? Edge and Lita, and he looked at Lita, and his catchphrase is "Hey-o," right? So when he looked at Lita, he's like, "Hey-ho!"
Stupid.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. And then Edge grabbed his 2x4 and beat him over the head with it.
So why don't you like Animaniacs again?
Because they reference shit from the 1930s.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why I would say like my counter argument is like the 80s, early 90s were kind of a weird time, like
retro time.
Because like
retro was old shit. Okay, go for it. I'm sorry.
Because I watched a lot of like 1950s, like, you know, black and white stuff. I watched you know, Leave It to Beaver and Andy Griffith and you know, Cosby's. I watched a lot of things that were like you know, daytime TV, because they were just trying to fill things up with stuff, and like a lot of black and white. I Love Lucy. You know, Golden Girls. I mean, these were all the things that we were watching, or old school Looney Tunes, which often had, like references to that stuff. So, I mean, it was a strange time where, you both knew about a rotary phone, but also, like cell phones were on the rise.
Yeah.
It's like,
Good counter. Okay, I would say, good counter argument to you youngsters out there, even you, Jordan. AMC used to have old ass movies.
Mm-hmm.
Now they just have like Roadhouse and shit like that. But back in the day, you used to have old black and white movies. Same thing with A&E. So
I didn't know that. I didn't know that about A&E. I knew that about AMC, but I didn't know that about A&E.
And then also, yeah, he's right. I mean, because, like, he is right on that. I mean, like, just regular TV would have a lot of I Love Lucy and Cincinnati WRKP and that kind of shit. So they did have old fart shows. Leave It to Beaver. You're right. The Andy Griffith Show. All right, good argument. Fine. You can like your Animaniacs. I can tell.
Animani. Totally insane-y.
The part I remember the most about the Animaniacs, besides being very little, honestly, is like, the songs from Wacko and just like, like the where he talks about the state's capitals and stuff. Like, I don't remember too much else with that besides that. Besides, like, when they did a Power Rangers episode and they were giving people frozen yogurt for some reason.
I don't remember that shit. I always remember the state capitol song. That one I remember. Him pointing it out and lighting up and shit. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. All right, fine. Enjoy your damn Animaniacs. It doesn't hold a candle to fucking the first 10. It doesn't hold a candle to the first 10 seasons of Simpsons. You're a cartoonist. Come on.
The first 10 seasons of Simpsons are pretty good. Yeah, especially like the Conan era and stuff. Yeah, no, it's good stuff. I'd say each one was kind of doing different things. Like, The Simpsons was like in an area where like your parents might not want you to watch it. Like my dad was just all like, "You may not watch this," and it's like my mom's like, "I don't give a shit." so
to your younger listeners out there, for us in our age group, The Simpsons was considered taboo because it was like it's a cartoon that cusses and they say ass and damn. Whoa, you can't watch that.
And then now there's Family Guy.
And there's Family Guy in
Eat
South
My
Park.
Shorts.
Yeah, Eat My Shorts was kind of controversial at the time. So it was kind of like the first of its kind. It was a TV primetime cartoon. Anyway.
No, I was just saying, like, I remember back during its prime, I got like one of those fucking limited edition Simpson watches from Burger King, to where every time it would hit like an hour, it had like Bart Simpson, and every time it hit an hour, it would go, "Eat my shorts." So I got in trouble in class because I'm just sitting in class, and then every hour it'd go, "Eat my shorts," and she's like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." She's like, "I assume it's the person with the Bart Simpson watch."
That's adorable. Hey, you guys, that's fucking priceless. I wish. Do you still have it?
No, dude, that thing's probably worth hella money.
Yeah, you should have fucking kept it up, kept it nice. I had the original Homer doll, and I fucked it all up, and if I would have kept that in pristine condition, fuck.
Dude, if I would have had my Pokemon card collection, I'd be a millionaire right now. Not even exaggerating. I had first edition Charizards and shit. Would have been a done deal. Wow. Like, one of those is worth millions.
But they did Pokemon dirty. Like, the newer editions, literally, you can't use those cards and play anymore.
Oh, no.
And it's
I'm talking about, like, 1997, like, the first edition. Like, I have some of my Pokemon cards, but they're nothing compared to fucking, hang on, where is it? Like, I have a remake of the first edition Charizard, but it's not actually it. So, like, I could sell this for probably, like, $50. If you had, like, an old school one that said 1997, it could be worth, like, a few $100,000. Where is it?
Yeah.
Right here. That bad boy. But this is a 2016 remake, so this is, like, not... It's just...
Oh, wow, I didn't know they made those.
Yeah, it's like a remake of it. The year's on the bottom, but if it said 1997, this boy, that boy, these all would be worth tons of money. If I would have held on to my fucking cards, I'd be a millionaire.
Hey, remember that one Pokemon?
If only I hold on to my pogs.
Yeah, it would be major, dude.
Seriously.
Hey, remember that one Pokemon shoe? That was my favorite one.
Shoe?
Yeah, there was shoe.
What are you talking about?
It's a fucking South Park reference.
Oh, I'm stupid. I honestly was like, did they really make a fucking shoe Pokemon?
No, it was a chimp.
I mean,
I-
they do.
I remember-
I mean, they have like slippers and stuff. They have Pokemon underwear. They got Pokemon on everything.
No, I know what he's talking. I literally was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Here, you can." He's like, "I got shoe." He's like, "Oh, cool."
It was chimp Pokemon. It was
Yeah,
one of the
I
best
forgot
episodes.
about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Old South Park was fun too.
Ah, fuck! I can't. Well, whatever. To each their own. I guess you like the Animaniacs. I'm not gonna talk you out of it. You have fine points. The songs were fun, but I've never been. Are you a big musical person, Aaron Kromann?
What do you mean musical person? Like listening to music or like musicals?
No, musicals and like in cartoons when they do the song and dance and shit.
I wouldn't say I am, and admittedly, like, you know, like when Disney wasn't really making cartoons so much, and then I saw like the Frog Princess after like, you know, 10 years of like no music stuff happening.
Pixar, they got rid of all that
honestly
crap.
was jarring. It was jarring, and I was like, why the hell are they singing? You know, I mean, when it's done well, yeah, no, I don't mind the musical stuff, but yeah, I wouldn't say that's something I seek out. No.
When I was a kid, when I watched Toy Story, I was like, good, they don't do any of that song bullshit in this movie. This movie's way better. So that's how I kind of always thought. But if it is done well and it's kind of catchy, then I don't really mind, you know?
I like it. I
this.
I get some songs are fucking bangers to me, bro.
Like,
Like,
you know, put the Spring in Springfield or the Monorail song from The Simpsons. I mean,
fucking the Hercules soundtrack is a fucking bop. Have you listened to the Hercules fucking music?
Oh no,
fucking...
I never saw that Hercules, unfortunately.
What?
Movie, I mean,
it's so good.
Isn't James Woods the fucking?
He's Hades.
What the fuck does he play? Is Hades?
Yeah.
I do like James Woods.
He's probably my favorite villain.
I might have to watch it.
I like Phil.
Him.
Yeah, Danny DeVito. He sings in it. You gotta want. You wanna be a hero, kid? So whoop de doo. Like I'm like Danny DeVito was singing in this movie.
My favorite was Hellfire from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hellfire,
bro.
Hellfire.
I can sound exactly like that guy.
Go for it.
No.
Do it.
God damn it.
Do it.
Well,
say it into the lightsaber and start swinging it.
Yeah.
No, this is a true story thing. My first video that ever went viral on TikTok was on my cat's TikTok I did, and she was eating food, and her back was all like hunched over and shit, and she looked like a goblin. And I was filming her, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, "What's up with you?" And then I was just like, "You are deformed," and I was like singing that, and people it hit like almost 1 million views, and all the comments was like, "This man's voice is fantastic," and I was like, "Thank you." But I just love that guy's voice because he has that he has the very like kind of voice. But
that Jeremy? That was that Jeremy? Wasn't that Jeremy?
Fire! Like it's scary. That scene.
Jeremy Irons.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. I like Jeremy Irons. He played Alfred in one of those crappy Batman movies recently.
Oh, okay. I think it is him.
In the interview, they asked, "Hey, what did you think of Batman versus Superman?" He was like, "It was overstuffed. It wasn't very good. But the good news is they're making another one, and I get to be in it, which means more work for me." He just openly said that during the fucking interview. He didn't even give a shit.
I mean, that you gotta kind of respect it a little bit. He's like, "Fuck it, I got more work. That's all that matters."
By the way,
isn't the classic quote just like I didn't like the movie, I didn't watch the movie, but I didn't like the movie, but I like the house it built. I forget who said that, but yeah.
That seems like something. I think Ian McKellen said that one time. He's like, "How was the last X-Men
It may
movie?"
have been,
yeah. And he was like, I didn't see it, but I saw it last week. It was pretty good." It's like, you didn't watch it until now? Yeah. I didn't care.
We're actually approaching near the end already. Basically,
this is the end. I have one last thing to say. I appreciated Aaron Kromann last year because I hosted an open mic at Poppy's and no one showed up. And Aaron Kromann showed up, and it was just him. And he did 25 minutes, and I just let him do it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I didn't give him light. I was like, he drove out, so fuck it. Just do everything.
Honestly, Poppies, that's what I missed about Poppies, was one time no one came. It was just me. Well, I'm sorry. Like, 2 people came, did their sets, and then left. And we, you know what I mean? That was only like 10 minutes. And I was about to pack up, and then a group of like 8 UOP kids came in, and they're like, "What's going on here?" And I'm like, we're going to do comedy, but there's no one here. And they're like, "Do you do jokes?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, come on, tell us your jokes." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "How much would you guys like to see?" They're like, "Do all of them." So I did like an hour. I was just, every joke that I was working on, any joke, I just did everything. And it was so much fun. Just 8 people. And I was like, I've never done this before. I've never had people be like, "Please, come on, we're bored. Just stay."
Yeah.
So literally, I was there for an hour and just talking to them. It was a lot of fun. But
it was like me. I was devastated. I was like, man, nobody's here. And Aaron finally, I did my 10-minute set. I was like, well, fuck it, I'm out. And then like Aaron shows up. I was like, shit. All right, Aaron, just go for it. Just do whatever that you want. And I didn't give him a light. He's like, how much have I done? He did 25 minutes. Like, oh shit. Well, I guess I'm done. I'm like, okay.
I don't know if this. I don't know.
I mean, you when you do all different types of venues, I mean, there's sometimes there's one guy there. There's sometimes there's no one, and sometimes it's a full packed thing. And sometimes you have to deal with those crowds.
Yeah.
But, you got to be professional, and you got to go in and you got to swing your punches and just get it done. And
shows. You don't know how shows or mics are going to go. You can go to something, go, this is going to suck balls, and it turns out to be pretty cool. Like, we did this dumb pizza show yesterday, and I thought it was going to be the drizzling shit. Turned out we had a whole lot of fun. We made some families laugh. Fucking, we had a little kid tip us $20. We had $120 in tips. Everyone got paid more. Fuck it, we had a good time. Yeah, so
nice.
It just turns out how it does sometimes. So never give
That's
up.
true.
Never surrender. Just be a professional. Perform and just fucking do it.
Exactly.
And that one family is probably going to show up to every one of your shows. It's like, so it's It was make
way
it about them.
It was way up north. That wasn't like nearby. It was like way up north past Sacramento. So it was just one of those things where it's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just have a good time. Who gives a shit? We're already kind of getting paid anyway, so who cares? So. It's same thing with a mic. Just go to any mic, entertain those 2 or 3 people. Who gives a shit? So that's the best way to go about it. Be upbeat. Don't be all bummed out. I hate everybody. Then you're just gonna be a cunt. So
I mean, the worst case scenario, enjoy yourself. It's like I'm up there because I enjoy making people laugh, and even if it's just me.
I've been trying more and more to enjoy myself doing comedy. Jordan told me to do that a bunch lately.
It literally works wonders. Like, because don't get me wrong, I know like there's some shows where, like, for example, when we did Punchline, you were more like nervous because it was your first time in this big comedy club and you wanted to do well. That's understandable. But in my head, I always go, regardless of the outcome of tonight, if I don't have a good time, I'm not gonna do good. Like, I know it's hard. I know I can be nervous and shit like that, but like I don't know why. Like I kind of get in this state now where I'm like, if you don't do good, you're not gonna do good if you don't enjoy yourself. People can tell.
Yeah,
as simple as that.
Then you're
I've heard industry veterans say is like, if you're not nervous, then you don't care enough.
That too. You got to be a little bit nervous.
And for me, the best time I've been up on stage has been when I've been nervous as hell in a new place. Because it makes me sharper and faster because I just all like my mind's just exploding. It's like, what am I gonna say? And it's like, how about this, and it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you gotta
have a time.
Be prepared. Be nervous. Just don't be shitting bricks. And then have fun. And then have sex afterwards. And that's the goal in comedy.
There you
Kromann,
go.
what are your plugs?
Sure.
What are your plugs? Any social medias? Any projects coming up? Any shows?
Yeah.
A little bit of everything, a little bit of nothing. I've been basically just kind of stuck doing nothing, so I don't really have anything going, any fire. pokers in the fire right now.
Social media?
Just working on my mental health and everything. So
there you go.
Yeah, Kromann told me this. He found himself grinding too much, and he was like, you gotta check yourself. You gotta fucking relax a little bit. Otherwise, if you're not doing something, then you're gonna get pissed off at yourself. So take a day off every once in a while. Just masturbation.
Otherwise,
works.
you end up hating what you enjoy.
Yeah.
Like,
You will burn yourself out too much. And be like, I'm burnt out. So a lot of us got to work, dude. We got to work, and we got to fucking do a comedy at the same time. We got to pay bills, and after a while, it just gets a little draining. So I understand you, man.
Well, and the thing is like losing your creativity and everything when you get burned out is, in some ways, that's the thing that you're scared of the most. That's why a lot of people don't go to therapy, because they think somehow like antidepressants are going to change them and they won't be creative anymore. But burning yourself out, you just don't even have the will to create anymore. And that's happened to me.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. It's same. I mean, it's happened to me a few times. I mean, sometimes I'll hit writer's blocks and I'll just be doing mics and crap, and after a while, I'm like, I'm going a little crazy right now. I gotta be with my cat, so. I love that's real. I gotta be with my cat. So yeah, there's definitely times where
do you
it's like,
you at least have any social medias you want to shout out? That way, whenever you get back going, they can know where to find you.
Yeah, I'm Aaron Kromann on Instagram, and Aaron Kromann on Facebook.
All right, there you guys go. Follow this
very
man.
simple like that.
What about you, Mark?
I don't really, you know what? I kind of maybe sort of quasi not doing a whole lot. April, I did a whole lot in March and February. So I got a Reno show. What is it? This Saturday, April 9th for Dead Panda Comedy. I believe that's the name of it.
Oh, that's awesome. I've been trying to get out in Reno.
It's in Sparks, Nevada. So I got that. And Bricks and Hops, fucking May 6th. This is going to be our biggest show ever. I cannot say the lineup. I'm just saying this is going to be probably our biggest show ever. I'll reveal one comic right now.
It's a great room. It's a great room.
I'll reveal one comic right now, okay? Marc Maple.
I'm not going.
Oh, love that guy. Have you seen his stuff? Oh, man. It's great.
I cannot reveal...
Good up-and-comer.
The tentative lineup, though, it's probably going to be our biggest show ever. So it's
there
gonna
you
be
go.
We have bangers. My socials are at Madman Maple on Instagram, TikTok. Find me Marc Maple on Facebook. That's about it.
You guys know what it is. Every Wednesday, the new day and time for the Hype Bar and Grill open mic at 8 p.m. every Wednesday for free in Stockton, California. Make sure you come out to that one. For my April shows, I haven't got the email yet, but just in case, April 5th, I should be at Laughs Unlimited for the Pro-Am. April 14th, I should be at the Alameda Comedy Club. April 19th, I'll be at Slides in Manteca, so that'll be fun.
Hey, there you go.
And then April 27th, I'll be back at Laughs Unlimited for a showcase with Wendy Lewis and a bunch of other fantastic comics. May 7th...
Oh, Wendy's great.
Oh, yeah, I love her. May 6th, Mark's going to let me open it up again, do like a 3-minute set. So if you want to see me do 3 minutes just to let people in.
We kind of fucked him over, so we're going to have him there,
Yeah.
and then we got him on the June show. So
but we'll wait to announce the June one. But anyway, so Bricks and Hops, May 6th. It's
And it
going to
has
be a good
nothing
one.
to do with them beating you at the roast, so.
No, not at all. And then the next day, May 7th, I'll be at Just Kicking It in Roseville. That's going to be a fun one. And
Ian Messingale runs really good fucking shows. No, that guy knows how to do it, and those crowds are great. So I hard vouch for anybody who wants to be on shows, go to Ian.
And then, this is a big one for me, June 2nd, I'll be at Tommy T's in Pleasanton. I'm doing my first ever headlining of a comedy club. I've never headlined a comedy club before, so this is my first time. So if you guys can, come on out. I believe it's going to be free entry. We're going to make it free entry, just 2 drink. We're going to make it free entry, but 2 drink minimum, I believe. Something like that. I'm not 100% though. We might charge. If we do charge, it might be like $10. But I told him we should try, just because it's my first time. that we should make it maybe like as cheap as possible.
Yeah.
But there for sure would be a 2-drink minimum, but we do not know about entry yet. So I will keep you guys posted.
I'm there.
June 2nd. I'm really excited. And yeah, guys, make sure to follow Maple-Baum on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Buy our merch. $13 a shirt, $25 a hoodie.
Hey. Buy my merch.
Oh, yes, the Continued
Yeah.
Success merch, which we're going to be making a little art for it on the page soon.
Yes.
Buy Q-Baum
Yeah.
Comedy merch. Check out my social medias at Jordan Q-Baum on everything. And that's about fucking it. Thank you so much, Aaron, for coming on. It was a nice, fun episode. You have
Stone Cold Steve Kromann.
any last words?
Oh, no. I think...
I can hear
that's
him.
it. Is he okay? You're a bird.
Are we back?
Oh, I thought we were saying goodbye.
Yeah, we're saying goodbye.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Awkward ending, everybody.
Hey.
We wish
Yes.
you all continued success.
Later, everybody.
To you as well. Bye-bye.